This is just a sample of the audiobook. To get the complete audiobook, access the link posted in the first comment.
Chapter 1. Liar's Poker.
SocGen, New York, dollar Paris, and 22.
Okay, one moment. Cable, Dresdner, Frankfurt.
Somebody asked me, what in fact do you do? And I realized that I spend most of my time on the phone, and in order to make people think I was professional, I had to figure out what it was I did.
Wall Street, reads the sinister old gag, is a street with a river at one end and a graveyard at the other. This is striking, but incomplete. It omits the kindergarten in the middle. Frederick Schwed, Jr. Where are the customers' yachts?
It was sometime early in 1986, the first year of the decline of my firm, Salomon Brothers. Our chairman, John Goodfriend, left his desk at the head of the trading floor and went for a walk. At any given moment on the trading floor, billions of dollars were being risked by bond traders. Goodfriend took the pulse of the place by simply wandering around it and asking questions of the traders. An eerie sixth sense guided him to wherever a crisis was unfolding. Goodfriend seemed able to smell money being lost. He was the last person a nerve-wracked trader wanted to see. Goodfriend liked to sneak up from behind and surprise you. This was fun for him, but not for you. Busy on two phones at once trying to stem disaster, you had no time to turn and look. You didn't need to. You felt him. The area around you began to convulse like an epileptic ward. People were pretending to be frantically busy and at the same time staring intently at a spot directly above your head. You felt a chill in your bones that I imagine belongs to the same class of intelligence as the nervous twitch of a small furry animal at the silent approach of a grizzly bear. An alarm shrieked in your head. Goodfriend, Goodfriend, Goodfriend. Often as not, our chairman just hovered quietly for a bit, then left. You might never have seen him. The only trace I found of him on two of these occasions was a turd like ash on the floor beside my chair, left, I suppose, as a calling card. Goodfriend's cigar droppings were longer and better formed than those of the average Salomon boss. I always assumed that he smoked a more expensive blend than the rest, purchased with a few of the $40 million that he'd cleared on the sale of Salomon Brothers in 1981, or a few of the $3.1 million that he paid himself in 1986, more than any other Wall Street CEO. This day in 1986, however, Goodfriend did something strange. Instead of terrifying us all, he walked a straight line to the trading desk of John Merriweather, a member of the board of Salomon Inc., and also one of Salomon's finest bond traders. He whispered a few words. The traders in the vicinity eavesdropped. What Goodfriend said has become a legend at Salomon Brothers, and a visceral part of its corporate identity. He said, "One hand, $1 million, no tears." One hand, $1 million, no tears. Merriweather grabbed the meaning instantly. The King of Wall Street, as Business Week had called Goodfriend, wanted to play a single hand of a game called Liar's Poker for $1 million. He played the game most afternoons with Merriweather and the 6 young bond arbitrage traders who worked for Merriweather, and he was usually skinned alive. Some traders said Goodfriend was heavily outmatched. Others, who couldn't imagine John Goodfriend as anything but omnipotent, and there were many, said that losing suited his purpose, though exactly what that might be was a mystery. The peculiar feature of Goodfriend's challenge this time was the size of the stake. Normally, his bets didn't exceed a few $100. $1 million was unheard of. The final 2 words of his challenge, no tears, meant that the loser was expected to suffer a great deal of pain, but wasn't entitled to whine, bitch, or moan about it. He'd just have to hunker down and keep his poverty to himself. But why, you might ask, if you were anyone other than the King of Wall Street? Why do it in the first place?